Alright, let's do this shit. And why I'm not really enjoying ArmA 3. No one cares apart from one person who's a friend. But I know they really want to play it with me, just try and get me into it so that I'd play with them so they have someone to play the game with that they actually fucking know. But this is a video on why I'm not a big fan of ArmA 3 and why I struggle to enjoy the game. Because if I wanted to play ArmA 3, I would just play BeamNG Drive. Because to me, ArmA 3 is a walking and driving simulator. So, my most recent play of the game was in a game mode called Warlords, which I don't know what it's like because I didn't properly play the fucking game because I might as well just play a fucking driving simulator. But from what I think it is, I think it's like TF2 control points. There's a bunch of points on the map, and whoever captures them all or captures the most in a certain time limit wins. I don't fucking know. But the moment I join in, I'm in a spawn point that's far away from anything interesting happening. All of the points have been captured by different teams. It's like half and half from the looks of it. So it's like, you want to get there, you gotta walk there. Now, luckily, I knew that I could get quad bikes and cars and other shit like that. But if I didn't know, I would have had to fucking run there. And because the game is trying to be realistic military sim, you would have stamina. So you would still struggle because your character would be like... So you'd be walking for some of it, then running. Good thing I do how to get fucking vehicles, because I played it before, but it was like, I've got like a total of fucking 9 or 10 hours on that shit. Not a lot of hours. But then, what happens is that I crash it, it explodes, well, time to get another one. Good thing I can get it to my coordinates. Then I crash it again, die, go back to the original spawn point, and then, what have I got to do then? What have I got to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to drive all the way fucking back there, because I'm not going to commit at it. So I just left and never played ArmA 3 since. Plus another thing, my friend was trying to get me into like a operation to try and get me into the game. I thought, why not? I still haven't seen anything good about this game. I don't know how people can spend thousands, like hundreds and thousands of hours in the game when it's a fucking driving walking simulator. So I try and join it. He sends me a Discord message of a Discord. It sounds weird. So he takes a screenshot of a message saying, hey, we've got an operation, new people allowed, try and get them in, we want to look good, sort of shit. So I try and join in. He invites me to server, which I don't see the message anywhere. But then again, everything else. So it's like, hey, if you want to join, you got to do a fucking Google form for a fucking video game. I wish I was joking about Google form, but I done the Google form. Then they're like, okay, the form is fine. Now when can you do an induction? And I'm like, what the fuck is an induction? I still don't know. Alright, let me Google it up. You know what? Listen to it. Keyboard ASMR. Induction. Hopefully you heard that shit. Labor induction. An association when someone is formally introduced into a new job or... This is a fucking business! This is a video game, not some Microsoft, Apple, McDonald's, Nintendo, Burger King business. It's a fucking video game group. I'm not gonna be like, hey, my past experience is being in the actual fucking military. That's an induction. What the fuck? It is. Plus another thing which isn't unique to ArmA 3. It's unique to Payday 2 and a lot of fighting games. But we all know DLC. I did buy some DLC today, but it was cosmetic, so that I'm fine with. But do you know what I'm not fine with? Tekken 7, Payday 2 and ArmA 3 having game-changing DLC. Whether it's new characters for Tekken 7, new weapons for Payday 2, or new vehicles for ArmA 3. I go into that vehicle buy menu and it's like, oh, you're going to need a DLC for this vehicle. And because my perception is you need DLC for vehicle usage, I'm like, oh, I can't use that shit then. Despite it being the right vehicle I fucking need. Inside swallow shit thing. And it's like, I already bought the fucking game. Look, if it's a free game, I can forgive it. If it's a paid game with cosmetic that's completely cosmetic, like Rivals of Aether or Lethal League Blaze DLC, then I'll accept it, since it's not game-changing. Free games gotta make money somehow, DLC. Paid games, it's cosmetic, that's fine. But a paid game with paid DLC which changes gameplay, like Smash Ultimate, or any fucking fighting game for that point, it's ridiculous. It comes to the point of greedy to me. It doesn't matter if you're in Overkill, Payday 2 type thing, and it's like, okay, so we might be bankrupt and pay DLC is the only way to make money. The game fucking costs some money. Why should I pay more to just get a better dodge build? It's fucking ridiculous. And you'll have these people in like voice chats which are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill this, I'm gonna do it. They're talking about how fun the game is. They're like, oh yeah. And then you have all these guides on the internet, and it's like, no matter how much I fucking learn, I'm not gonna apply it, because I'm playing BeamNG Drive right here. I'm playing Forza Horizon. I'm playing some GTA challenge where it's like, how far can you walk without dying? Not fucking far, because you're gonna have to respawn that shit. And final thing, my friend, who's the ArmA 3 player, was in an ArmA 3 server, and an ArmA 3 player posts a fucking femboy picture, and he also talked about some sort of like racist thing. So yeah, the community is filled with racist femboys, and I'm not fucking surprised about it. It's what the fuck anymore?